Dermot, first objective of the season is to be in this. At the start of it was to be in this league again next year, and we've achieved that.
Yeah, listen, I think I know we had, the way we started off, we had hopes of the playoffs and high hopes. We've been disappointed, been on a disappointing run. But when you realise you might lose that status, you realise how much the status means. And, you know, I think the spirit of the lads to come back there, we haven't defended well. We've let in 3 poor goals. We knew that. We had to change the system around. Jordan come on and give us an impetus. Dean was getting more on the ball, and I just thought to get the goal in the dying minutes, and obviously with the results going our way. Is it a success? Yes, it is a success. It is a success to stay in this league because there's big teams in the league, and we know where we are. It's not an excuse. We've put a lot of players together. We've got a lot of players on contract for next season. It won't always be pretty, but hopefully, you know, I'm pleased. I'm very pleased for the fans. I'm very pleased for Zia, all the people that put this in place, yourselves, the staff. It's very important. You lose the structure, people lose their jobs. And listen, if that's my job, that's my job. But when admin staff lose because clubs go down, then you feel that's terrible, you know. So I think we should actually look at it. If you can take the positives out of it, please do, you know, because we're here, well, Crawley are here next year.
Let's talk about the game. A terrific start. James Collins become the first Crawley player to score 20 league goals, only the second since 1986. It's terrific.
Yeah, you know, I speak very highly of him most of the time, and the shot he hits, the power on that shot was unbelievable. And then the coolness of the penalty, you know, and 2-0, you're thinking, okay. And then Mark had the same situation he had a couple of weeks back where he's cramped up, and we've got to bring Josh on, who hasn't played. Be fair to Josh, he hasn't started for a while, and it's hard. And then all of a sudden you're 2-2. And it's tough because they're aerially very strong, they're very direct, and they use their bodies really well. And we didn't want to high press because they were getting in behind us. So I thought if we could mid press them and then defend well, but we didn't. You know, and then the third goal would give an indecision at the back, and we have to change Glenn as well. So everything going against us. They're a very strong side, and then I think we turned the tide. And I think Jordan coming on was paramount to getting in behind them, winning aerial battles for us. And Jimmy optimised, wise captain of the club. You know, sometimes he won't give you the best performance, but he never disappears in a game. Jimmy Smith, he never hides in a game, and to come up with that at the end, you know, it's nice. It's a good feeling.
Yeah, I've got to say, I mean, at 3-2, I don't think too many people thought. Yeah, probably thought it was going to be tough for us to get back into the game, but the spirit and the resolve was there, wasn't it? All the way through, we created chances, and then I think at the end we got the reward.
Yeah, we're an open team. Sometimes we're too open, and that's, you got to go, well, we've got to get better at defending. But then when you have the spirit to keep going and score, you know, that's everyone underneath us is in trouble, you know, and they're all fighting in the results. But Newport have put a fantastic run with Mike Flynn together, and they're now all of a sudden coming back into it, and everyone's over their shoulders. So it's not easy to be down the bottom and play, and it's a new pressure for me. And I can hear the crowd, and they're not happy, and I know they're not happy, and you're getting sacked in the morning and all that, and then we get a goal. And it's just part and parcel of football, and it's why it's the beautiful game. It's why we do what we do.
But having been here for a year now and learned so much about the league and obviously about your players, that's going to stand us in good stead for next season.
I believe so. I genuinely believe so. I think we know we need to improve. I know we need areas of improvement, certainly, but we've got a core of players that understood today the spirit of a football team. That takes time to grow. It doesn't just happen. You can't throw money and just say get a team together. We're building steadily. We're building with diligence, and you know, hopefully we can improve on the squad for next season, and we'll all be wiser.